Good afternoon and good morning, Filipinas, Philippines. Hello to all my folks in the Philippines. Kumusta po? Magandang gabi, bayan. Magandang umaga sa mga kabayan ko dyan o sa lahat ng sulok ng mundo. Good afternoon, whether you're in Texas, United States, or California, wherever you are, Middle East. All single mother out there who work hard, leaving your family behind, and work abroad, I know how you feel. Single mother here, even though I'm with my children, but yes, I'm doing my best as well. The topic for today is Filipina become Americanized? Let's see. Well, not so. Not maybe all Filipina that becomes Americanized. Let's see. I have been here in United States for like 17 years now, but I'm still the same. I may not be as naive as I was when first time I came here, but actually I did not came here or come here in United States all the way from the Philippines. I came here from England. I was working for the British family back in my country in the Philippines, and then they traveled with two of their nannies, but eventually they only choose one, and I was the lucky one to for them to pick whose nanny that they are going to keep to travel with them all over the world. So I was one of the lucky ones. So yeah, I managed to travel with them from Bangkok, Malaysia, all the way to England, folks. Yes, I was one of the lucky one, and I was so naive and not very bright. My English was horrible, and especially when I was in England, I really didn't have idea or don't know what to do, and it was boring, and England is always wet and miserable weather and cold. I mean cold every day and wet. So anyway, did I become Americanized when I got here in Texas? Probably not. Tell you what, I'm still the same, single, the same. I mean, yeah, I fix up myself a little bit. Well, this jewelry is not really like 18K, 22K. That's just a fashion jewelry that I never used to, have. This is given to me, and this is given to me, so thanks to them. But I did not have a luxury like other Filipina has over here. Yeah, they might, some maybe Filipina become Americanized in some ways, like the way how they dress up, the way how they fix up themselves. No, I mean, I don't know. I don't want to talk bad about most Filipina here in United States, but of course, they live the lifestyle here, some of them, of how American live their lifestyle here nowadays. But I'm so simple. I mean, what you see here, this is not, I did not spend money on all of these looks. This is given to me to someone that loved me. And this, I did not spend my money in any of this. And of course, I did not, like try to fool any American man so I can have all of this. By the way, I did not have a visa also for me to come over here in United States. I did not use any American man for me to get here in United States. I work, and how I actually came here is through my work visa. Yes, folks. Yes, kababayan, folks. I did not come here for a visa or a green card, because most of what I hear, some Filipina are like, we are like bad name out here. Some people, American people, talks about how we only use American men to get to America, to come here and get our green card and things like that. Well, in some cases maybe, some Filipina maybe, but not all. Like I said, I did not come here for a green card. How I came to these states is through a work visa, because I came here with work visa. I came here with my employer, and that's how I came. I did not come here because I have a fiance from Texas, or I have fiance from, United States. That's not how I came. So that's that. And so saying Filipina become Americanized, maybe in some cases do. I don't know all Filipinas situation. I mean, I do have some friends, but of course all cases are different. I mean, some American husbands does spoils their Filipina women. They don't want them working. Their American husband prepare for their wife not to work and just to stay home and take care of the kids. I mean, I think that's good thing too. At least the mother is with your kids and being taken care of, and take care of the husband. But most cases, I've seen husband that have a Filipina wife, and their wives has not been driving for years, or if they're not allowed to drive, like let's say more than 30 miles away. It would have to be just 15 miles is the most that they can drive, not far away. So, well, I am very independent person. I met my ex-husband here in Texas, but luckily I already know how to drive. I was not being controlled by American husband, like, okay, I can only drive close to home, or I can't drive 30 miles away or something like that. So it's not being because I'm being Americanized. It's just because I am independent, and I am, before I came to this country, I am independent already. I was a breadwinner for my family. So in some cases of how Filipina came here, and some American have bad experiences with Filipina, how they feel like they're being used. But if you know my story, I feel like I am being used, by American. But I don't look at it like that, that way, because it takes two people to create to build a relationship, and it takes two people also to destroy it. Or, well, at least if even one is trying to work the relationship out. But then if it's only one person, it's never going to work. If only one person is trying to work things out in a relationship. Anyway, what is the topic again? Oh, the American or the Filipina woman become Americanized. Let's see. Well, I don't see myself that I am become Americanized, because see, folks, I have been a single mother for 5 years now, and I did my best. I have no family here, and like when I say I have no family, meaning none, not one. So, and I have 2 kids, and the way how my divorce go, like some folks here, your ex will have the kids every other week, and then every holidays and all of that. I don't have that kind of luxury. I never, in my case of divorce, is never like that. So my kids are with me 24/7, 365 days in a year. So yeah, I'm always with my kids. I take care of my kids, and work. Well, I know I have not been working here. I'm unemployed because unfortunately I had to start all over again. So, well, that's how life is. Sometimes it's tough. Sometimes you're on top of the world, sometimes you're in the bottom. because sometimes, because of we go through our lives in some area of our lives, we go through so much because of our poor choices, you know, that we think that we made a good choices, but then at the end it wasn't, and that's when we realized that, well, you know, I thought it was the best choice ever. But anyway, Americanized woman. Okay, do I go shopping for like a signature clothing, signature shoes? Do I go hunting for an American man, say, buy me, buy me, buy me? That's not most of Filipina attitude. I don't know nowadays how it is in the Philippines, how Filipina woman now, younger woman now in the Philippines, I don't know. But I have been gone from the Philippines in almost 20 years now. Although I only been here for 17 years, but I have gone before that. You know, I never live in the, because I was traveling with my employer. You know, we live in Bangkok, we live in, I mean, in London. You know, so you know, I apologize to some American men out there that have bad experiences with Filipina, that they would make a remarks about Filipina that came to United States become Americanized, but not all. Just so you know, not all. You know, not. I mean, there might be some few, but it depends on what cases. You know, I mean, like, of course, most of the Filipino people that came to United States are because they're professional. They're doctors, they're teachers, they're you know, all kinds of professionals, and that's how they came here. And some of us came here with American fiancé visa, and so I don't know exactly how the situation be when I heard a lot of remarks about Filipina. They become an Americanized when they come here in United States, but I'm not trying to defend myself, but I never really changed. Whatever it is that well, except for being naive, you know, I always am very trusting with people, and I always, like, you know, just laid back and just listen to people. But when it comes to, like, you know, lifestyle and how, you know, I mean, whatever I see from other women and how they looks and how they dress and the type of clothing they wear and type of jewelry, and the nail has to be, you know, but I mean, look, guys, that is the hand of a hardworking Filipina woman. So, not to make other Filipina woman look bad in this video, but like I said, I don't know about most cases of why you know, I heard a lot of some negativity about Filipina woman becomes Americanized. So with that being said, I know that there's also some American that control their wives, you know, like, okay, like, especially when it comes to driving. Most cases that I've seen here, when Filipina come here with the fiancé visa, they have a hard time getting a job because they can't drive, and the husband has to drive them, and then, you know, it becomes a conflict or a problem in some, you know, but I don't see it as like really controlling type of husband, because I guess that's just they're just trying to protect their American wife, you know. They're just being concerned that if something happened, you know, because lifestyle in the Philippines is different. You know, most of us don't drive in the Philippines because you don't need to. Because, you know, there's always a public transportation in every corner in the Philippines. So, but here is just totally different, you know. So if you live in downtown, there is, you know, there's a train, there's bus, but it's not like in the Philippines type of train and bus. It's really every 5-10 minutes there's a bus, but that's not how it is over here. So yeah, that's another good thing that, you know, for Filipina, I hope you guys watch this video, you know, because a lot of us, well, especially when you have not been here and you are just trying to get here, if you have a man from United States and, you know, planning on coming over here, again, this is the best, you know, information that I can give you. If you ever come to United States and, you know, you don't want to hear about, oh, Filipina just become Americanized after they got here or they get here. So, well, I don't know. Folks, that's just, it depends on the person. Not all person change, you know, and because I myself and me, I don't think I changed. Like, I never changed my look. I have a lot of gray hair. I never really color my hair into a blonde hair, you know, and trying to be someone else that they're not, that I'm not. So that's obviously, I mean, I should proudly, you know, at least give myself some what do you call it, if it's a house, a renovation to your face. Not renovation, makeover or something like that. But I don't care what I look, you know, I really don't care. I mean, simplicity is best. You can be happy of what you look, what you know, you look like, and make the most of it. And if people don't like how you look like, then that's their problem. I'm not going to have a problem with that, and people think that I look like a monkey or however I look like to other people. I don't care, because the one that created me is, oh, you know, he created beautiful things. He created us in his own image. So I'm sure all of us have, you know, beauty of our own. So folks, this video may not have much of information, but just some kind of information that probably will help a little. So that's it for today. Thank you for tuning in. I might not have a lot of thumbs up or like or subscribes, but it's okay. Someday people will find my video and maybe you will find my video somewhat helpful, I hope. So thank you very much and have a blessed day.